All right, Tracy, let's see what we got going on here. So you literally got like 50 ads rolling in the last 2 or 3 days. We're gonna see, what's holding you back here from these being as good as possible. And stuff I'll be talking about today, I've actually already, used it. Took some ads that I saw, tested them as a control, then tested them with me fixing their mistakes. And on average, I get like, 2 to 4x more people um, clicking through. And these people are more specific. And usually when people are called in more specifically from an ad, they're more qualified. So I'm able to get 2 to 4x, more peeps rolling through ads and actually consuming ad copy just from these fixes, I'm going to talk about today. All right, so kind of out of the top 10 mistakes we want to fix. First one is always, does it look like an ad? Because we're going to be assuming, they're scrolling feed, scrolling uh, Facebook mobile feed, scrolling. Does this one look like an ad? Yes. So it looks like an ad, and it's mostly because of the text on the image. An organic post, people wouldn't, on Facebook, people would not be having text like this. So basically, just less people clicking on the ad, less people reading the ad copy, less people clicking, kind of see more. That's actually up here at the top. To consume more ad copy, so they're having like ad blindness, banner blindness. They scroll right on by. So all right, so that's mistake number one. Next, as we go to the see more headline, so that's the first 2 3/4 lines, but your your third line is empty. So yeah, missing out on some real estate there. Missing out on like a full line. Could do half the second line, then another half a line before we get cut off. So see more headline is where 4 mistakes can be made. First one is, who are we speaking to? What is a self-label that they have, or if they read it, they would say, oh my God, that's me. Well, you kind of got half. You got St. Louis in there, which city is always a good part of a good who, good self-label. So, all right, you got half in there, but yeah, so this will get women to stop scrolling. They come down here, and when they're here, their brain has finally processed what they actually read. Up here, St. Louis. So, yeah, I'll give you half of that.